Hey guys, what's up? So we have a new update in advanced server and it's patch 1.5.22. First on our list is Roger. They've nerfed his slow effect when in human form. From 20, it's now 10% slow for each basic attack. They also reduced the defense stats he gets when in wolf form. From 40 to 100 down to 20 to 50 physical and magic defense. That's a big nerf to his defense stats. Next is Khufra. They've weakened his early and mid-game potential. They reduced the damage of his first skill, but increase its bonus damage based on HP. This gives weaker damage output in the early levels. Same thing for his second skill. Lower defense stats and damage at the start of the game. Next is Barats. They adjusted the defense stats he gains from his passive skill. From a fixed 5 per stack, it's now 3 to 6 defense stats per stack. At level 4, he gets 4 defense stats in each stack. At level 8, it's 5, and at level 12, it's 6 per stack. I think this is a buff for Barats since he gets more defense stats when he reaches level 12. He can get up to 150 physical and magic defense stats. They also changed his ultimate. The damage will no longer increase when he has more stats. This is his damage with no stacks, and this is his damage with full stacks. They also added heal when using his ultimate. It will recover 20% of his max HP. And then there is this new feature that's not included in the patch notes. As you can see, he gained plus 12 stacks after using his ultimate. His original server version does not have that feature. This will give him durability after using his ultimate. He may have lost the damage from his ultimate, but he gained sustain and durability because of the heal and instant stacks. Overall, I think this is a big buff for Barats. Next is Johnson. They lowered the speed of his card. Here is a quick race. Let's see who will reach the end of the map first. As you can see, the original server version has already crashed. By lowering the speed, more players can now enjoy his game style. But in exchange, it will be easier to dash away from his ultimate. They also lowered the cooldown and its damage.
I love rushing at a lightning speed.
Next is Grock. They've lowered the cooldown of his first skill by 1 second. They also increased its physical attack bonus from 80 to now 120%. But remember, Grock's first skill is using extra physical attack. It means it's useless unless you buy items or add stats with emblems. His base physical attack stats can't increase its damage. Here is an example.
Sorry, I didn't mean to push you.
As you can see, the advanced server version still had the same damage as the old one. You can only take advantage of this buff if you add physical attack to his items. Now let's add Blade of Despair.
Want to know my age? Sorry,
As you can see, there is now a difference between their damage.
I didn't mean to.
The only way you can use this buff is by adding physical attack items to his build. His damage will remain the same unless you start building attack items. Next is Minotaur. They added more HP and magic defense to his base stats. They also increased the defense stats that he gains when in rage mode. Good news for Minotaur mains. Next is Belerick. The developers think he is having a hard time with the new update because it's more focused on laning. Belerick is a teamfight-oriented hero, so they'll adjust some of his skills to make him viable. They've increased his base HP and HP growth. They also increased the damage and movement speed when using his second skill. The skill animation and backswing of his ultimate is slightly shortened. If we slow it down, we can see that the new one spreads faster. Next is Bruno. The developers wanted to improve his early game damage to become more aggressive in his lane. They've increased his first skill damage and lowered its mana cost. Next is the revamped Lapu-lapu. They lowered the shield on his passive from 450 down to 400. They also lowered the base damage of his ultimate by 50 points. Next is the revamped Clint. They lowered the damage of his enhanced basic attack by 10%. They also lowered his first skill damage decay ratio. Next is the new hero, Eve. Lower mana cost on her first skill and longer cooldown on her ultimate.
Is no escape!
Is Mathilda. They've finally nerfed this annoying hero. Yeah! She is one of the reasons I find it hard to play in advanced server. All of her skills got nerfed except for her second skill because the developers wanted to improve her support capability. Next is the natural gold adjustment. It's about the gold you get as you progress through a match. Instead of 2 gold every second, we will now get 5 gold every 2 seconds. It means we get 25% more gold than before. This is good news for item-dependent heroes like the marksman class. Next is Lithowanderer. They've removed the thing that follows you around when you kill a Lithowanderer. The buff remains the same as before. They fixed Kimmy's bug with her basic attack and first skill. Lylia's new skin, Hunted Doll, will be available on October 19 for 749 diamonds.
For some fun!
Last one is the new map called Halloween Carnival. It will be available on Halloween on original server.
Your life is worthless. You are failing.
So what can you say about the update? Do you like the gold adjustment? Do you think Roger deserves his nerf? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. That's all for this video. Stay safe and thank you for watching.
The higher you fly, the more you see. The higher you fly, the more you... Don't know how to